Do you still have the bruises, Bailey? Do you still have the bruises from that ladder match? That was a hellacious battle.
That's a very personal question.
That was weird.
That's weird.
It was a bruiser of a match. That's a fair question.
Speak English out here, Kevin, please.
Yeah.
I'm Irish, guys.
You are.
You are best.
Now we see.
You are, okay.
Look,
As am I.
Masterfully, Dakota and Io have just used the numbers game against Bianca Belair, overpowering arguably the strongest woman in the division.
Yes, I won't.
Bianca finds a way out, though.
Very athletic. Very athletic. All right.
What a response from Bianca Belair and Candice LeRae. They're on fire.
Oh, see, I knew it. Bianca can't coexist with anybody.
She's just using her. Don't worry about this. My girl's been training. Oh,
God!
Okay.
To the outside. Flattens Io Sky.
Come on, Io.
Dakota Kai now in a perilous position. Collected by the Raw Women's Champion.
Oh, no. Oh, no. All the way to the outside.
Don't worry, Corey. Both Io and Dakota are former women's tag team champions as well.
The powerful Belair flattening Io Sky. Third time.
The EST is feeling it tonight.
He's a freaking show off.
Oh, God, gutbuster.
Oh, my.
A back body drop takes out Io.
Bailey, you're not looking too comfortable on commentary over here right now.
I'm very comfortable. Don't worry about me. These fans are really loud and annoying.
And they can certainly count in Oklahoma City.
I believe the tag was made. I believe LeRae is now the legal competitor for her team.
And she'll take a climb.
Bailey, I'm not sure if Io realizes.
No, she doesn't. And I'm pretty sure they're cheating. They're 5 count.
Bianca tees it up. Candice LeRae now for the win.
Just in time. Oh, God.
Bailey has a kendo stick. But Belair has her by the hair.
Boom! Yikes! Oh, my God!
All across the announce desk.
Bianca Belair just took Bailey out over our commentary table. The action continues. This match is still underway. LeRae is legal for her team, but now Io Sky makes the tag.
Here comes Dakota Kai, 2-on-1 inside the ring. With Bianca Belair down and out by the announce desk.
Look at this double team incoming by Sky and Kai.
Oh, devastating.
Cover.
Victory for the tag champions.
We got the rage, control the stage. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.